And the fight I just mentioned, AJ Usyk, were you surprised at that, the outcome?
Wasn't at all. I wasn't at all. Malik always talk about Usyk and how skillful he is, and different things, especially in coming from a cruiserweight. He styles make fights, and he definitely have his struggles. We've seen that in the heavyweight division where he had his struggles with Chaz Witherspoon. He had his struggles with Derek Chisora, and but styles make fights, and with Joshua, um, he just had his number at that point in time, and I think he's going to have his number even more so the second time around. And like he said, he's going to be faster. I think he's going to be a little bit faster as well. So well, who knows? It's boxing at the end of the day. We really don't know until it time for things to happen.
No.
What's good, family? Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. So we just heard there from your man's Deontay. Oh man, well, Wilder. Now, obviously, I can't lie to you, this right here was an exclusive from BT Sports. Yeah? Essentially, Deontay Wilder's pre-fight press conference thing. Now, his voice is very soft sounding. His voice is almost like the verbal equivalent of AJ's performance. Yeah? Not even a bit of Cialis in Wilder's voice right now. He's sounding soft. I'm not sure whether it's the fact that it's Judgment Day. Yeah, we know that your man Wilder, he loves them references. He loves them biblical references. Is he feeling like it's one of them ones for him? Is he feeling like he's about to be judged in front of the Most High on Saturday? Who knows? That's how he acting. Super duper soft spoken. However, we know that Deontay Wilder fans will spin it. Oh man, he the most in the division. He quiet because all that kind of stuff. Justifying it, trying to spin it. But then again, I respect Wilder fans to an extent. I've never seen a bunch of men be able to ride another dude so committedly. Yeah, they stay riding, 100%. They stay riding, the most riding as well. The only time that I've seen Dons riding harder is in jail, 100%. Yeah? No, I've never seen a bunch of men riding so hard outside of jail. That's truth. No doubt. Now anyway, like I said, we heard Deontay Wilder break his silence, give his first reaction on the AJ loss in his soft sounding voice. No bass have an ass voice. And what can I say, man? Wilder sounds half broken, truth be known. I mean, what has happened to the heavyweight division? Sometimes I feel quite sad in the last few days. It's like, do you remember 2 years ago? Fury was undefeated, Wilder was undefeated, AJ was undefeated, and we'd all be rock hard thinking about what could happen. Now it's like AJ washed, Wilder washed, Fury slept, more or less washed in that first fight, in my opinion. Yeah? It's all lost a bit of a buzz, isn't it, really? It's called a spade spade here. And the sad thing is, even Wilder himself, he's lost the buzz. Fury knocked the buzz out of his head, sounding soft. There used to be that real venom, didn't there? Like you'd hear Wilder saying, "Oh, I got $50 million in the bag," and Anthony Johnson, "I got $50 million in the bag," and Eddie Hearn, he said he called me a hillbilly. All this kind of stuff. I miss them. I miss them times. Now, I have to watch floppy AJ thing getting washed. I have to see Africanulese getting washed by some next cruiserweight looking ass who got turned over and turned out by Sean Porter. AJ, how have you allowed a welterweight with weights in his boots and his shorts to turn over the man who washed you, wowed you down bad? What you need to do is go and hire Kenny Porter, because to be fair, people talk about Kenny Porter. One thing we do know is Sean Porter don't miss. He coming straight forward. I've never seen Sean Porter take a back step. He coming straight forward. There's no confusion there. So whatever head move, yeah, Sean Porter has to get into, that's the one you need. Because people think Derek Chisora is ferocious. You ain't seen nothing until you watch Sean Porter. He coming straight forward. All the way forward he coming. Yeah? That's what you need, some of that. No doubt. And to be honest with you, here in Deontay Wilder, he needs some of He needs some of that in his voice. He needs some Sean Porter in his voice. Soft sounding looking ass. Yeah? But obviously we now know Deontay Wilder, he broken. Yeah, he's realised now all that training, all that pad sessions don't mean much to the sport of boxing. Yeah, doing pads with Malik. Yeah, getting Malik to fake being sick. Getting Malik to hitting Malik Scott with his big body pad on, and then getting him to take a big gulp of water so he can spit it out and make it look like he's being sick. Deontay Wilder's now realised the penny's dropped. Oops. What you mean? Staging a video and Malik fake pretending to be sick? That isn't real sickening power. Because obviously Wilder must have thought that, well, if we make a video and I hit Malik to the body and he takes a big gulp of water and spits it back out 5 seconds later, that proves I've got loads of power, doesn't it? Oops. Your man soft-standing Wilder, he realised now, wait there a minute, making them fake videos about how much body power I don't have, maybe that ain't going to translate to the fight. But well done, Goofy. Yeah? Staging videos and fake being soft. I heard some LDBC Goofy saying, oh man, did y'all see Deontay Wilder power? Oh, he going to the body and, he ain't headhunting. He the most vicious in the division. Bro, it was all staged. Yeah? He literally took a big gulp of water and spat it out like he was super duper sick from the body shot. What's wrong with these guys? It's no surprise that Wilder's out here talking soft because he realised now all that goofy training he'd been doing, no sparring. Yeah, no sparring, no training. And it's funny, all the Wilder fans, and myself included, were laughing at Fury for getting turned out by F.A. Jagba and Jared Anderson, but truth be known, at least Fury's been getting it in. What we can't say is Fury hasn't been getting it. Fury's been getting it in training. What have you been doing? Pads with fake Malik, with fake body punch sickness. Looking at us, Malik. Wow, you going through it. But anyway, I keep digressing here. The point is, people, your man Wilder, he going through it. Yeah, I'm not sure who's going through it more. Well, tell a lie. We'll know only a few days now. 4 days from now, we'll know who's going through it the most. Is it AJ? Sorry, is it Anthony Mandela Gandhi? Or is it Deontay Wilder? What we do know is, well, who knows, maybe Wilder going to pull out of the bag. The odds don't look good for him, though. Bearing in mind the sparring, bearing in mind everything else, it's not looking good. He will really, in order for him to have a chance in this fight, he will really have needed to have learnt some stuff. I mean, seriously learnt. I mean, changed habits learnt. Yeah? Deontay Wilder will have needed cognitive behavioural therapy to get rid of all of his bad habits. Because Deontay Wilder is addicted to sloppiness in the ring. That's a fact. He can't not be sloppy. So he must have had some strong CBT. No doubt. Now, he talks about how your man Wilder talks about AJ here. What's he say? He wasn't surprised and Usyk had AJ's number and listen, Wilder. Yeah, AJ got murked, but what we do know is, guess what? AJ, he fighting the best. You been hanging around for 2 years, playing goofy, weird games with Fury, pretending, making fake lawsuits that no one can find, making fake lawsuits that no one follows up on after he pulls out again. So yeah, I understand that you and Fury have this great idea. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's not do it. Let's fight each other once every 2 years. Meanwhile, AJ will have to fight all the best. Inevitably, because he's with Rob McCrappen, he's going to get washed most of the time because he's got no training team and he's soft. So we'll get, you know what I'm saying? That's what's happening right now. AJ having to do all the lifting and then man just hanging around fighting once every 2 years. That's the truth. Call me a liar. Have or have not, they fought once in 2 years. Oops. Now what? That's the facts. The facts are they fighting once every 2 years. AJ, he in there multiple times per year. And not only that, he's fighting the best as well. Yeah? That's what is happening right now. So we can sit here and say, oh, we knew he had his number. Guess what, Wilder? It's all well and good you sitting there saying, oh, I knew he had his number. Guess what? We knew Usyk would have had your number too. How about that? But you didn't want to do that, did you? That's what I don't rate. Don't talk about someone having someone else's number, yeah, if you haven't beat him. Fair enough. If you beat him, yeah, if you beat Usyk, sorry. If you beat Usyk, then you can sit there and talk about, oh, I knew he had his number. You ain't beat no one. Ortiz. In fact, I wouldn't mind seeing that fight, to be fair. And that's the thing. You can tell. I've been hearing that PBC have essentially been paying Ortiz more not to fight. Why? Because it adds to Wilder's resume. Oh, Wilder the only man to beat Ortiz. Well, Wilder the only man to fight Ortiz. That's a fact. What, Dave Allen? Even Dave Allen. Dave Allen gave Ortiz the work for about 5 rounds. Ortiz can put him down. Oops. Yeah? Dave Allen with a training camp would have filled Ortiz in, truth be known. That's a fact. I know some of you man gonna be mad, but it's a fact. Ortiz ain't all that. Told you before, Mike Tyson already had Ortiz's best years in the Catskills with Cuss. It's a fact. Yeah? So yeah, we can see it into, oh, he got his number. He ain't got no one's number. You want what you want to be doing. Never mind Usyk's number. You want to worry about Fury's number. How about that? Yeah? You want to worry about stop faking Malik Scott pad session number. Yeah? Goofy. Now, he also said that he believes the fight will be over quicker next time. And listen, Wilder, you want to worry about your fight with Fury not being quicker this time. Oops. Yeah? And then what worries me about this, what worries me about these words from Wilder, they almost could be perceived as a bit prophetic, in as much as, what if he's really speaking about his own situation, yeah? What if he really means, oh, I'm not surprised Fury's got my number, yeah? I'm not surprised Fury's going to fill me in faster next time. You understand? Because all these things he's saying can be applied to his own life. And the way, how somber he talking. It's almost as if he is reciting something he's seen in a vision. Because we do know, to be fair to Wilder, we do know that his grandmoms told him that he anointed. So apparently he suffers with visions. I'm hearing that he's seen visions. He's seen the vision of him getting filled in again. He's seen the vision of Fury having his number. He's seen the vision of it happening faster next time. Yeah? Wilder's seen Fury make him grab his ankles quicker this time. 100%. The word on the street is Deontay Wilder knows that Fury's going to make him grab his ankles even quicker this time. Yeah? Don't forget that. Wilder was grabbing onto Fury's ankles. Gripping onto them. No doubt. That's what he was doing. Yeah? So there you go. You heard from there from Wilder. He going through it right now. He about to get punched up again by a dude with boobs on his back. But you know what? As AJ fans or as AJ supporters, what can I say? It's all well and good us laughing at Wilder getting punched up, but truth be known, this AJ, he get punched up too. Oops. Yeah, so we can't even really laugh anymore. Before, when Wilder got punched up by Fury, I was laughing my head off thinking, wow. Imagine Fury can pull that stuff with AJ, he gonna get murked. Oops. Fury pull that stuff on AJ now, he runs straight through AJ. I said, call me a liar. Call me a liar. Usyk more or less ran straight through AJ. So what can I do with that? You gotta give me something to work with, yeah? This ain't no shill channel. Told you before. What we're not gonna do is come on here and lie to the people. Oh no, YB. AJ gonna run through Fury. What? He couldn't run through Usyk. Oops. He couldn't run through a cruiserweight who Sean Porter ran through. And you want to talk about what are you gonna do to Fury? Get serious, people. I'm sorry. The reason AJ got credit from the YB was based on facts. It's never based on rubbing someone off for rubbing someone off's sake. I'm not doing it. Yeah? That's what Tyrone Booth does with MTK. That's what Tyrone Booth does to the Shilaloa cartel. Yeah? Wilder, let's see how the fight plays out for you, but the way you're sounding, yeah, you're about to get filled in.